Hi everyone and welcome back. It has been absolutely ages since I posted or filmed a proper video. I have filmed some over the past few months but not really edited them or posted them. So I thought I'd do a get ready with me, what have I been up to, which is not really much because I'm not very exciting, but I thought I would do that. So if you like this type of video, please like, subscribe, all that stuff, and we're just going to jump right into it. And I'm going to use some products that I'm really favouring at the moment, so yeah, we're going to jump right into it. Okay, so I've been absolutely loving this NYX The Brow Glue. It's medium brown, the shade that I've got, so I'm just going to put that through my brows before I pencil them. So it's not like really tinted, but it's got a slight tint to it, so it will be good for every day if you just, you know, have a decent brow and you can just brush something through it. I don't have that luxury. So what have I been up to? Not a lot. I've just been like really like disheartened with YouTube, and I've just lost a bit of passion for it, to be honest with you, which is a bit of a shame because I really do enjoy doing it. It is a good, you know, a hobby. It's just that I haven't gained a lot of subscribers, and I know it's not all about the subscribers unless it's your job, but yeah, just completely like disheartened and just lost the absolute passion for YouTube. And I want to film and I want to get it back because I did and I do enjoy filming the videos. So yeah, that's kind of why I've not been filming. That, and I've not lost passion for makeup. This is the L'Oreal Skinny Define Brow Artist Pencil. Loving this at the moment. I've been using it every day and it's like quite soft. You don't have to be quite harsh with it, quite hard. So I always like to carve out the bottom of the brow. So I like to carve out the brows and then just do the strokes with them. And I also like to take a Q-tip and just take off any excess of that like brow glue. I always end up with it all over my face, to be honest with you. I don't know why, I just do. So yeah, I've just been disillusioned, and I've still played with makeup. I've still put makeup on every day. I've still been out and, you know, done some looks, but just not like I would have. And I don't think it's just YouTube I'm kind of disillusioned with. I just feel like it's the whole not makeup industry that's wrong, and that's like quite a controversial thing to say. I don't need to be saying that. Just there's no new releases that have like really inspired me, if you know what I mean. It just seems to be a machine of release after release after release, and there are, oh god, I've done that for. There are some new releases that, you know, I've gone for and I've looked at and thought, oh yeah, that looks really good, that looks really nice. But then some of them, it just seems like a machine of bouncing out things that are just so similar and, you know, what you've kind of already got. And I've got probably about 80 eyeshadow palettes, and I don't want to be buying ones that are literally the same as I've already got. I want something that's a bit different, and I'm just not finding different. Does anybody else feel like that? Let me know in the comments down below if anyone else like kind of gets like that. You know, my brows literally never ever look the same. It's just a curse. My face is so unsymmetrical, and I've said that in loads of videos. So I've been watching quite a bit of true crime, which you know that I love. I've done a few videos of that on my own in the past. I'm going to use my I Heart Revolution Heartbreaker concealer to just carve out my brows. I don't really like this as a concealer. I'm nearly coming to the end of it, but to use it up, I just use it to carve out my brows on an everyday basis. So just thought I'd do that today. I don't know what look I'm going to go for today. I'm just kind of pulling things out and just using what I kind of use on an everyday basis and what I'm gravitating towards. We're just going to go with the flow. This is the point where I can really even up my brows. Yeah, I feel like it's just like a makeup machine at the moment. It's just like release after release and product after product, and a lot of them can be very similar to what you've already got. And do we need to be buying them? I'm not saying don't buy them. If something inspires you and you look at it and you think wow, then get it. Or, you know, what I generally tend to do is kind of see if these things will go on sale or special offer, or I have done it in the past where I've gone out and bought the new release and I'm like, yeah, amazing, want it, love it, and it is, you know, it's brilliant. And then a few months later it's on sale. You're like, bleed now, if I just waited a few months then I would have to pay full price for that. I just find that really frustrating. So for me to film on YouTube, I do have to feel inspired because I don't have a lot of free time. I do work, albeit part-time. I don't work full-time, I don't have a full-time job, but I am a mum. I am trying to run a household and all that stuff as well as work, and it is difficult to have a hobby that takes up a little bit of time as well, because these videos aren't easy to edit and get out there. But if you're passionate about it, you will do it. Well, my fingernails are a mess. Look, I've lost these 2 nails, just like, why? I do need to get them redone, but I just haven't had time to go. Okay, I think I want something brown and smoky and something a bit subtle, so I'm going to go in my Naked Heat palette. Been out ages, still buy it, but that's the colour story, and there's probably loads of palettes out there that are really, really similar. I think Alfie did a dupe of this, you know. So I'm just going to go in with this colour here, Chaser, and just run that through the crease. So just a simple look. I'm not going mad today. Just something that I'd probably do just for every day, just for going to the office or the pub or whatever. I'm just going to run that through the crease and up slightly into the brow bone. So yeah, I just feel like it's just being churned out constantly, and it's not a bad thing. It's people that want to buy them. That's fine if you've got the money to do that as well. But one, I haven't got the money to do that, and two, it just doesn't inspire me to just constantly be buying products that all look the same. I mean, I've got so many neutral brown palettes now, it is ridiculous. So many reds, so many greens. I want something different. I'm not thinking, I don't know if I'm getting my point across in the correct way, but that's just how I feel at the moment. And I say it's the time as well, and working and being a mum and whatnot, and it just does get difficult, especially when you're that uninspired. Just feeling yeah. So I've also been watching quite a few true crime videos, which I absolutely love, you know I love, and I'm hoping to kind of get into that, and I have been doing a little bit of research, so, and I have been saying it for about 2 years that I will do it, but I never do. Or I do one and then don't get into the research again, which I'm really hoping to do, because I do like those types of videos. So I'm going to go in with a sauce, which is this here, and I'm going to put that through the crease. I'm going to tap that onto the outer portion and then just run that up through the crease, just like slightly tapping. I'm just going to run that under the eye slightly as well. I have also had quite a few hospital appointments. I have what is known as, is it polyps? Polyps? In my nose, little growths in my nose. They're absolutely just disgusting, just minging when you see them, and they like cover your entire nostril and you can't breathe, mainly at night. So I am just waiting to have those removed, but I've been hospital appointment after hospital appointment for those, medications to try and get them to reduce in size, and just nothing. So I'm just waiting for those to be taken out, which will, fingers crossed, be soon, because they're driving me absolutely round the bend. I'm just going to go back in with my original colour and just diffuse that crease colour. And you can literally hear me breathing. My breathe sounds like a whistle. I don't know if you can hear that. Why? Sound like a boiling kettle. It's just not a good look, and it's annoying. I know some people have real problems, but that just annoys me. Okay, so I'm going to go in with He Devil, which is this reddy brown here. I'm just going to put that on the outer portion of the eye. I'm just going to tap that in, and then just blend that upwards. Just put a little bit on just the outer corner of the lower lash, just to tie it all in together. Does anybody else suffer with like polyps or anything? Like, what do you do to like manage them? Because everything that I tried just did nothing, absolutely nothing, and it drove me, or it's driving me insane. So I think this is what, I have been extremely tired as well. I am premenopausal, perimenopausal, whatever you want to call it, and my hormones have just been raging, driving me insane, and I've had bad skin, as you can see here, and like weird lumps in my neck, which are like hormonal cysts that you usually get in your chin, but I'm getting them in weird places. Just tired. I mean, oh my god, the tiredness. The only way I can describe it is even my fingernails are tired. Even my fingernails are tired. Okay, so I'm just going to take a flat brush and go in with Ounce, which is this colour right here. I'm just going to put that on the lid. It's just got a slight shimmer to it. See, one palette, one look. I do like it when I get all my palettes out, but I hate flitting and farting towards. I hate fiffing and farting about from one palette to another. I like just to have one palette that's just going to create the look that I've got in my head. I will skip from one to another if I want a certain shade of a different colour, but I just like one that's just going to give me everything that I need. Everything that I need. I'm just going to go back in with He Devil to just blend that into that lid colour. I'm just going to take this matte single eyeshadow in Orb Satin that I've had for absolutely donkeys and just use it to just soften up the brow bone. So that colour doesn't look as shiny and harsh with everything else being like super matte now. Okay, so before I do my mascara, because I'm not going to put any lashes on, I'm just going to prime my face so it's got time to settle while I do my mascara. And I'm going for the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. So I've only used this a couple of times, but I am kind of like loving it. Anyway, perimenopausal. Anyone else like this? Like super tired, and it's like I've lost the power to think, like, and I think that's part of the reason that I've been like completely uninspired and not wanting to do anything or film or whatnot, because I'm just exhausted. So not being able to breathe at night because of the polyps in my nose, and then being premenopausal, I mean, God knows when I'm going through the actual menopause, being perimenopausal as well to boot. It's just I've lost my mind. And I'm losing my hair. Okay, so I've got Sky High Lash Sensational. I've got the primer and the Cosmic Black mascara. So I'm just going to prime first, and that's like, it's like a blue grey colour, the primer. I'm just going to coat my lashes with that. I'm not going to do my bottom lashes yet. I like to do my concealer first. And then I'm going to go in with the mascara. Hey, look at that. I love this mascara. It's one of my absolute faves of all time. I have no lashes, and it really is framing the eye really well. So yeah, brain fog, total brain fog. I mean, if you hadn't noticed when I'm talking, I'm like, cause I just don't know what I'm saying, what I'm doing. I can't think. I'm struggling to function. I'll walk in a room and be like, why did I come in here, and then walk straight back out again. Concentration is gone, completely gone. Tiredness. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm 1000% tired. I had a meeting with like a doctor, like an appointment, not a meeting, see what I mean? And he was asking me lots of questions about how tired I am. And the only way I could explain it was even my fingernails were tired. Okay, now I feel like I need a little bit of a brown eyeliner. And I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Brown Creole liner, which is actually lovely. I just need to blunt that a bit on the waterline. I'm going to take my W7 contour stick. This is this a shade? There. So, perimenopausal. I am super tired, as I've said 5,000 times already. Like, extremely bone tired. no idea how to function, and I'm losing my hair. Yeah, I've never had a lot of hair to start with, so it's just unfair. It really is. I've never had a good head of hair. So I was like thin. I mean, I've got lots of hair, it's just all thin and fine and can go very ratty and very knotty. So, you know, we can't have everything in life, can we? You know, I came to terms with that. I was never going to have gorgeous, long, luscious locks. It was never going to happen for me. It wasn't in the stars. And that's fine. But then, for it to start going thin and rattier and just crap and whatnot during the menopause is just cruel. It's just cruel. Okay, I'm going to take my Maybelline Multi-Erase Concealer and conceal a little bit on that spot there. I love this concealer. It's one of my absolute favourites of all time. So, yeah, I was never going to have amazing hair. I'm never going to have amazing skin. I've never had bad skin. I've never been particularly spotty, but I've never had like completely flawless, poreless, complete. I mean, nobody does, you know. They look at you on these pictures and they're all telling you lies. Nobody has that. But I never had amazing skin, I never had amazing hair, and I was fine with that. It's fine. But to start losing it, it's just nature's cruel joke, really, isn't it? So, I have been using a rosemary oil. Not the TikTok one, I've been using this one that I got from Superdrug. This Millie. Is that how you say that? It's infused with... It's rosemary mint scalp and hair strengthening oil for daily use, scalp treatment and split end care. Now I don't think really do much for my split ends, but I have got bleached hair, so you know it's not a miracle worker. But I haven't had my hair bleached for a long time because it's not been growing, so I've just kind of let the roots go in, and I may change the colour. I don't know, I may go back to red. Let me know in the comments down below if you think I should go back to red, or I should stay blonde, or I should just leave it. I don't yet have any grey. Thank God. Touch wood. Fingers crossed I don't anytime soon. I'll find my first grey hair tomorrow now. And I do feel like that has been like really helping me. Like here, I feel I was really like going really thin. But I feel like it's just giving me like some more extra baby hairs, that was the main thing. I was going like really thin here. It's really thin anyway. It is quite ratty, but I do feel, let me get my BB cream. So I've been loving my L'Oreal Skin Paradise Tinted Water Cream. Now this has been out absolutely ages and I've had this a while. It's got an SPF of 20 in it and I just love it, and I have it in the shade Fair. I always have everything in Fair, I don't even know how I look. But yeah, I do feel like usually my hair would be like super greasy roots and dry ends, like to the point where I would wash my hair one day. Like I washed my hair this morning and I've sat down to film now and it would have been greasy again, but it's not really showing any signs of grease. I'm getting maybe a second day out of it. I mean, I wouldn't usually wash it, I would just tie it up, but then I'm thinking if I'm tying it up, am I creating, you know, pulling more hair out? Because I was saying, you know, don't tie your hair up too much, but apparently that's a myth. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to tie it up less, even though it's tied up now, but not tie it tight, even though I love a tight bun. Okay, so I'm going to take my She Glam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder, and I'm just going to use, this has a loose powder and a pressed powder. I'm going to use the pressed powder just to set my under eyes. I do have a smaller one of these Trigger Well Puffs, but for some reason I've put it in my handbag and I don't bring it back in to my beauty room for some bizarre reason. I don't know why. I'm just going to help lift the face there. What I always do with that is any excess I brush that off straight away. Got my nose defined one side and not the other. Yeah, I brush any excess off straight away because I feel like if I bake or leave the powder on too much at my age, it can end up with extra creases, which we don't want at all, do we? I'm going to take the same powder puff and the same powder. I'm going to get some and pat some excess on the back of my hand and just pat that all over the face. I do like to go for more of a matte look in the summer because this is something that I would just wear to go to the office, and my oils are going to come through during the day, and at that point it will just look like a bit more of a glowy look, so then it won't look like greasy, it just kind of like looks like glowy. I think if I usually for me, if I go for a glowier look in the summertime and then I sweat, then I just look sweaty because it's already like glowy. But if I go for a more matte look and I sweat, I do kind of like, I feel like I'm weird. I feel like I look a little bit more glowy. Do you know what I mean? Okay, and I'm going to take my Too Faced chocolate bronzer, and this is in Natural, I think. This is the shade right here. It's just the shade I picked up and I liked. I forgot what I was saying. Hair. So yeah, I do feel like it is making my hair nicer. I feel like it is thickening it out a bit. Maybe not as much as like the viral sensation thing is with all the rosemary oil on TikTok and whatnot. I think you do have to be careful as well because it has to be like diluted in a certain way. So the bottle I bought, I think it was £10 from, and it was definitely from Superdrug. It's already done for you, and it is definitely working well on my hair. It is thickening it up slightly. It's giving a lot of volume and a lot of bounce, which it's never really had because it's so fine, and it has got a slight wave to it. It's not like completely straight, it's got a little wave, but I really do feel like it's doing something. It's doing something good. So yeah, that is something. If anybody has got any tips for thin hair in the menopause other than rosemary oil, let me know in the comments down below, because I will definitely try anything. I don't think it'll be long before I'm in full-blown menopause from coming on here and going, oh my god, hot flashes, well, you know, can't cope, this, that and the other. I want to try. I'm not saying I will be able to, each to their own, everybody's journey's different, but I want to try and do the menopause without taking HRT if I can. I know it does help a lot of women. It may very well help me, but if I can just cope with the symptoms without taking HRT, that is what I'm going to try and do, just because I feel like it's a little bit healthier. I'm not opposed to any treatment or any hormone therapy or anything if you need it. I'm not saying that people that are going through the menopause shouldn't do that at all, but I do want to try and do it without it because I just feel like that would be the more healthy option in the long run. So I'm just going to take some more powder and just carve out my cheekbones slightly. For blush, I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics Flower Power palette. It's one of the last things I bought from BH Cosmetics. I love it, and all I do is swirl all the colours together, all of them, just like that, and run that up my cheeks, because I just love blush, and I just think all those colours together just create the most amazing blush. So I went on holiday to Benidorm as well with the girls, which I absolutely loved. I loved Mataki Holiday to Benidorm. We do it every year. Absolutely love it. It's amazing. Just going singing the tribute acts. Oh, the Meatloaf tribute act's amazing. I love it. I think it's so good. And that's just like right up my street. Just a tacky holiday, lots of drink, laughs, a little bit of sun if it's got it. I mean, God, Spain and whatnot are absolutely scorching at the minute. They're in the middle of a national emergency heat wave. Okay, and I've definitely got back into this oldie but goodie, the Balm Mary Luminizer. Who remembers this from back in the day? Yeah, I mean, I've had it for so long, but I'm going to continue to use it because I've not even hit pan on it. I mean, about so many products, you don't even hit pan on them. I think we're close to hitting pan on it. And it is part of my like project pan to kind of use up. But I mean, look at that glow. Look at that glow. One thing that I did buy recently was I bought the P. Louise brush set from TikTok shop for like 40 quid, whatever it was. Really good. Absolutely in love with it. Okay, so that is the face basically done. That's what I mean about my hair. ratty. So I'm just going to use this Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe Vitamin C Setting Mist. I probably should have kept my hair back in its clip. And I need to do something with this hair for thumbnail pics because, oh, quick brush is going to do it. It's just, yeah, it's fluffy, and I mean about it. Just being, just definitely needs to just not be putting any colour or bleach on it, just letting it grow for a little bit and just see what happens. I mean, it's so much shorter than it used to be as well because trimmed it. I'm kind of regretting it. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do for a thumbnail is put it back in a ponytail and put it back in a hair tie, and then I'm just going to come back and do some lips. Okay, that's better. Oh, it's about as better as it's going to... Oh, about as good as it's going to get with my hair. So I've got my She Glam Willy Wonka lip liner and this Colourpop lipstick in Ink Blot, which is a matte lip. And I'm just going to line my lips. And that is the finished look. Like I said, I've not been up to anything fantastic. I've just been completely uninspired by YouTube and by makeup, by life. I've just been, yeah. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. I'm hoping that I am now out of my rut and can get back to it. I hope my lips are even though. What do you think? Do you think I need some more lipstick on this side? Okay, so this is the finished look. It's a lovely, like, everyday glam. Absolutely love it. Giving me a proper summer glam vibe. But like I say, I've not been up to much over the past few months. Just a girls trip, just being a mum and working and just hoping to be inspired by makeup again, because I'm not uninspired, but I'm not inspired to create like really, really good makeup. So it's part of the reason that I've not filmed. I definitely hope I'll be back into it soon. I'm hoping that this video will be edited and out soon, that I am inspired to like get my bum in gear. I think I've got 3 videos that I have filmed over the past few months. I've just not edited them and put them out again because I've just been super tired, and like I really am hoping to get back into it, get back out there, grow my channel and stop feeling just deflated and just get on it. So if you do like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.